players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Tristan Thompson.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity leads contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan out there with Green, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 1. And for the Bucks, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the center, filling out the middle. Allen outside. DeRozan against Middleton. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's DeRozan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Middleton looking it over. Portis trying to free himself. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Count it.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now here's LaVine. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Here's DeRozan. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his number one attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
No good on the second free throw.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus, energy, toughness, and he's a terrific competitor.
Now here's Middleton. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside DeRozan. To stop the drought, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Holiday looking over the floor. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here's Caruso. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. LaVine inside the three-point line. The shot off that time.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
He gets it in there. Giannis has got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time. Some stats for Middleton. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular, averaging about 24 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton, able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it.
Green, no luck.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
DeRozan against Middleton. Chicago grabs the miss.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
DeRozan against Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And becoming more physical over the years, DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, G.A. He's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Long and wiry. Drew Holiday, tough to contain when he runs the pick and roll, draws the defense attention, then drops the dime.
Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Holiday. He kicks to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Wizards talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Here's Levine after Drew Holiday's score. Knocked loose. Levine feeling it out a bit. Green, it's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Middleton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Kick out to Giannis. Giannis is double. Outside Portis. Hits the three-point bomb.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to the lead.
Levine against down. The three ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. Levine matching threes and making plays.
Yep, it counts.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Passes it to Levine. High post Vucevic. Working on Portis. And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. Outside, Green. Jacks up a three. That shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Middleton outside. Shoots over DeRozan. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Nwora. Pass to Ibaka. Feeds to Holiday. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. Here's DeRozan. And again, Chicago, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
White down low, working on Ibaka. Up top, DeRozan. A 26-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Here's White. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
I like White's decision-making in the pick and roll. He has a good understanding of the defense.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. There's the pass to Connaughton. And there's the foul. On Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Right side, Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Bulls trailed by 11. DeRozan scanning the floor. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Holiday. And the rejection by Lopez.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Here's Connaughton, light covering. No good from Connaughton.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Serge Ibaka. That's his second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
And that one falls for Williams. And so he makes both from the line. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Connaughton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
For Milwaukee, Matt Connaughton. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
DeRozan passes to White. Now here's Dosunmu. Dishes to Thompson. He feeds it to Williams. Over Ibaka, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
To the paint, here's Holiday. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Thompson outside. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 14. Hits it from three-point range.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
DeRozan with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. They need this. And it's DeRozan missing.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
To the middle. Here's Ibaka. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Very solid, both ends of the floor. That time, Ibaka, efficient inside.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
For substitution, Derek Jones Jr.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Holiday dishes to Ibaka. Lopez outside. Pass to Ibaka. Over Williams. Ibaka, no luck. On the wing, Williams. Here's Dosunmu. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if there's one weakness for Giannis Antetokounmpo, it's perimeter shooting. But as he makes clear, he can't hesitate.
Gotta keep shooting, keep making plays, keep finding the open man, and obviously the ball gonna go in eventually. You know, it's a season, and there's gonna be games that you're not gonna play your best. You're not gonna knock down shots, but at the end of the day, we found ways to win, and gotta keep shooting the ball. Gotta keep shooting the ball.
And it seems certain defenses will continue to dare him to launch from outside.
And the lesser of two evils. The way he can attack the rim, you could argue that'll continue to happen no matter how much he improves his shot.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. Brook Lopez is out there with Ibaka. And it's Nwora in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Bulls getting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Here's Holiday, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
It's going to
foul.
go on Dosunmu. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks to Williams. And he drives in. The shot, no good. Good D by Matthews.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here is Dosunmu. White inside. Here's Thompson. Good D by Lopez.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Passes to Ibaka. Inside, here's Connaughton, and Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Now, here's Dosunmu, guarded by Holiday. Right side, White. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now tonight. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
They get the rebound. Dosunmu. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking, adept at using that length to alter shots.
Now here's Lopez. Shoots over Dosunmu, And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th assist on the night. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
Here is Williams. Lock at 6. They can use a bucket. Dosunmu's shot's good. Dosunmu's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. The pass to Connaughton. Over White. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got 6.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Chicago calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for Williams. Zach LaVine's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dosunmu.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Middleton with it. Jones covering. 11 feet away. Rebound by the Bulls. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination. This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And here's Matthews for the 3. Green with the rebound. Bulls trailed by 20. Pass to Caruso. Jones with the bounce pass. His first shot coming late. Count the basket. Vucevic has got his first points of the game.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
LaVine with it. He's got 7. Into the lane.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
The Bulls have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They throw good, LaVine.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Wesley Matthews. And the Bulls making a change here as well. DeRozan's checked in. Milwaukee leading by 18. Outside Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Lets it go from the wing. That shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. Drains the three-pointer. Portis has got 6 points.
And I'll tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive, and DeRozan throws it down.
And you have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
DeRozan against Middleton, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the check by LaVine.
A high riser. LaVine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
Middleton on the wing. Vucevic defending. Middleton can't get it to go.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Hits the front of the rim and out. Bucks leading by 19. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
The Bulls shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. The feed to DeRozan. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
Outside Holiday. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Allen outside. Takes the 3. Again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Caruso looking for an opening. Got a hand on it. Outside Holiday. The dish now to Allen. DeRozan against Middleton. There's the drive, and he throws it down low with one hand.
And you overplay Middleton to shoot the J. This is what he can do.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Now LaVine. He's got 11. And LaVine throws it down.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Giannis. He takes it in, and Giannis throws it in.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Here's Green. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Vucevic trying to get open. LaVine's shot is off. Giannis kicks to Allen. Holiday left side. Poked away. Pass to Portis. Over Green. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Portis can't get it to go. Green, the pass to Caruso. He dishes it to DeRozan. Passes it to Caruso. Knocks down the three ball.
Alex Caruso.
Caruso's got 5 now.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Holiday kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Allen surveying the D. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Levine against Allen. Outside, Levine shoots the three. That one doesn't go. And so it's Milwaukee with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Coach, a slow start for this team. What has to change as you work your way back?
Well, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the first quarter at all. Thank God we got to the free throw line some, which helped. But I think we could do a better job defensively. I thought we gave them too many baskets in and around the rim. So we've got to do a better job stirring up the paint.
We'll see if the defense picks up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
They scored very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, they've got Vucevic. Green is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Now here's DeRozan. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Second shot opportunity. DeRozan's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Allen for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, LaVine. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Middleton kicks to Allen. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
Yeah, terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
And the pass to LaVine. Here's Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. He has 5. Driving inside. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Shot clock at 2.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
DeRozan against Holiday. From 8, Portis trying to free himself.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a sitter who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
2.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Giannis outside. Going inside. Giannis takes it down.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Vucevic against Portis. Green left side. Over Allen. Here's Caruso. Great D that time from Portis.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Vucevic with the block. To the inside. Here's Caruso. Defended by Middleton. Caruso, the pass to Levine. DeRozan dishes to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Middleton on the wing. DeRozan defending. And Middleton kicks to Allen. Pulls up on the wing. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
They can foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
So tough to guard. DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Ibaka comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Matthews in for Grayson Allen. Chicago also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Vucevic, and it's Williams in for Green. Both good from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Lopez finds Matthews. And here's Holiday. Passes it to Lopez. Now here is Ibaka. 6 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. Ibaka's got 6.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka earlier in his career. We're seeing it again now.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Lopez covering. Here's Levine driving to the basket. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Jones checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Derek Jones Jr.
Five to shoot. Milwaukee on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you. With stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday, and Jones pulls it down. Now Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Thompson passes to Levine. And that one is off. Good D by Matthews. For 3, Middleton. Chicago grabs the miss. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And you see the pass, Levine improving as a playmaker, learning how to succeed at this level.
Milwaukee with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Now here's Middleton. 6 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Then for the Bulls. Whitey's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. Middleton hits them both. And for Middleton, he is not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Now here's Williams. White down low. Lopez covering. Lopez with the block. Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to Connaughton. Here he goes. Good work defensively by Jones. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Thompson with the bucket.
A powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Here's Connaughton. He has 6. Left side, Ibaka. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Bucks making a change here. Wara checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks, Jordan Wara.
So it's the Bucks now. 4 on the clock. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. From the baseline. And it's Connaughton missing. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Matthews against White. Dishes to Thompson. Down low. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And again, the Bucks miss. The Bulls shooting a pretty sorry 29% for the floor here. White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
You hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And great with Coby White. He's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on that.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And that one falls for White.
And Coby White in the open floor is a blur. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Coby White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
To the middle. Here's Ibaka. Misses from close range. Williams scanning the floor. It's White on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Williams has got 6. Milwaukee leading by 20. Connaughton passes to Matthews. Back to Connaughton. Outside Matthews. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck. Bulls trailed by 20. Tries from 10. White, good. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's White. He's tightly guarded. And, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Trying to end the drought. Matthews, no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And White with the stuff.
Wow, coming off the drive, Coby White just flies up to the rim. Nothing the defense could do there.
And Ibaka kicks to Connaughton. Here's Nwora, defended by Jones. And he goes in for the dunk.
Never a bad idea
to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Wesley Matthews. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Williams. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside DeRozan. Now the pass to Dosunmu. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Jones. And the shot falls short this time. Bucks leading by 18. Here's Nwora. Allen outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Connaughton. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. DeRozan passes Dosunmu. Back to DeRozan. Driving in, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Nwora, the pass to Allen. Here's Nwora. Over Jones. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Connaughton. He has 6, and it's good. 2 points. Portis has got 8 points.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Giannis against Jones. Here's Giannis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead, 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 16-point lead. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Then there's Allen. And it's Connaughton in at the point guard. Now here's White. Following the miss by Giannis. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls trailed by 16, and the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's
great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for the Bulls, Zach LaVine comes in for White, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dosunmu. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double to the inside. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Holiday's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks. Now Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside, LaVine. He kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal
and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Free throw drips for Vucevic. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Second free throw, no good. Milwaukee leading by 17. Middleton outside. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Lays it up and banks it in.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Here's Caruso. Passes it to LaVine. There's the dish to Vucevic. DeRozan against Middleton. LaVine for 3, sinks the triple.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Allen. There's the 3. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for Milwaukee, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Portis drains both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Caruso, defended by Middleton. Outside DeRozan. In the corner, it's LaVine. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks leading by 18. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Portis trying to free himself. Nice D from DeRozan.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Holiday after the Bulls pick up 2. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Allen outside, beyond the arc. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Green. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Caruso. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Green against Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis.
And I think Giannis is one of the few guys that can physically intimidate. He can break you down in more ways than you can count.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Levine with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
And Smitty, nobody's accused Levine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better.
Free throw good, Levine. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Back to DeRozan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Outside Holiday. The pass to Allen. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. That's good from Allen on the assist by Holiday.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond his second three of the half right
there. DeRozan against Middleton. Fires from 14. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
That kind of shot is something that DeRozan has worked hard on to make consistent.
Allen inside. He's against Green. Allen's shot is off. Bulls trailed by 15. Inside. And it's Vucevic missing. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Holiday, the pass to Allen. And here is Portis. Clock at 6. Levine against Holiday. Over Levine. Rebound collected by Levine.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Caruso kicks to Levine. The 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow. Now here's DeRozan. Feeds it to Vucevic. Shoots over Portis. And again, no good by Chicago. Milwaukee leading by 17. Pass to Holiday. Down low. Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Bulls trailed by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Levine. The rebound by the Bucks.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
DeRozan against Allen. And the rejection by Giannis. Got a nice one there from Levine. Bucks leading by 17. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. In the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Caruso. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Giannis. To the middle. He gets that one. Giannis has got 10 points in the quarter.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Pass it to Levine. Here's Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. Tries it from 19. And it's Green. Missing. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, it was based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. And you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Free throw good, Levine. That one misses. Nails the third. Bucks leading by 19 points. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Caruso. Levine with it, picked up by Portis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
Chicago ball.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And Greg, the league's in a great place for challenge. So many incredible players just entering their primes. Are you excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Knocks it loose. 3-on-3. LaVine wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LaVine's got 14 points here in the second half.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting well and scoring points in bunches.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. Lobbed up there for Green. And here's Holiday. Takes it inside. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Outside, LaVine. He dishes it to DeRozan. The 15-footer. The shot is good off the backboard.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Pass to Holiday. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Portis can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Giannis.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Chicago making a switch here. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Troy Brown's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Thomas subbed in for Alex Caruso. And both free throws good for Green. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Hill. Back to Connaughton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Pat Connaughton. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Chicago. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here is Chicago. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Thomas with the ball. The kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Releases. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hill looking around. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.